Hello, happy Thursday. It is Saturday still for me because I'm recording these videos one after the other, but I miss you guys, I know. I am going to see you on Monday and I'm so excited. Right now, you need your notebook out and you need your pencil, okay? So notebook and pencil, your sub can pause this. Hopefully you already grabbed your notebook and pencil because remember we do that at the beginning of every class. You need to write whatever title we've been doing, day 4, write the date, remember, every time. Okay, so I want you to remember your vocabulary words. You guys need to know these, okay? So your vocabulary words are powers of 10, exponent, and the base. So I hope that you guys have been doing that, reviewing your vocabulary words. Okay, awesome. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice these, okay? So just like we did yesterday with these, you're gonna be doing these today. So that was an accident. I can make this into a sad face. Sad face. Okay, I want you to look at this and I want you to write it. Oh my goodness, this is not focusing. It doesn't like my sad face. Okay, there we go, perfect. Okay, there we go, perfect. Sorry guys. 10 to the what power? How do we say this? I want you to say it on 3. 1, 2, 3, 10 to the first power, great. Okay, 10 to the first power. Remember, this 1 is telling us how many zeros we need to have. So, how many zeros do we need to have? We need to have 1. We need to add 1. Guys, first of all, I'm getting confused on what I'm saying and what I'm doing. I'm sorry. We don't need to add 1. This 10 to the 1, this 1 is telling us how many zeros we need to have, okay? So that was my mistake. I'm going to show you what I mean by what I just said. So remember yesterday when we were doing things like 30 times 10 to the 1, okay? And I said that we need to look over here and we need to see, oh, this 30, it already has that 0. Then we need to add 1 more 0. So that's what I was saying that wrong over here. This is what I was talking about there. So here, with my sad face, you need to have only 1 0 because it's 10 to the first. 10 to the first is the same as 10 times 1, okay? 110. Sorry if that was confusing. Let's do another one because that confused me too. Okay, here, 10 to the second power, or the second power of 10. We have this. How many zeros are we going to have here? If it's 10 to the second, that's the same as 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. So we have 2 zeros right there. That's our cheat. It tells us exactly how much. Sorry guys, I'm getting all confused. Okay, let's do another one. We have 10 to the fourth power. How many zeros are we going to have? Okay, we're going to have 4 zeros because it tells us. But let's look at our digit first. This is a 1. We have a 1. We have 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloop, bloop, bloop. 10,000. Okay? Now let's move on. We're going to be doing these. Okay, we are going to be doing this. I want you to write 900 in your book or your notebook. You're going to put that equal sign. We need to look at our first digit. Remember? Let's go back to these. 70,000. We looked at our first digit, that's a 7, and then we multiply it by some power of 10. This is 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4th power. Let's look at number 2. We look at that first digit, 5 times 10, what power of 10? 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 3rd power. Okay, so this, pretty easy, just 900. What's our first digit here? It's a 9. We multiply it by a power of 10. What power of 10 do we multiply it by? How many zeros are there? 1, 2. So it's 9 times 10 to the 2, or 10 to the second power, or the second power of 2, the second power of 10. Okay, now look at number 5. Write 40 in your notebook, please. I feel like I should call on somebody. Bella. What is my first digit here? The one that's not a 0. It's a 4. I hope Bella said that it's 4. I hope Bella's here also. 4 times what? 10 to the, how many zeros are there? 1. 4 times 10 to the first power. Okay, we're gonna save these for Friday. Now let's move on. Okay, let's look at number 5. So remember, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the lesson, where we look at this digit right here, or this value, the number 35, 410, 21, blah, 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 and then we multiply it by a power of 10. That power of 10 tells us how many zeros to add. So I have this. I want you to write 301 times 10 to the 9th power. Okay, you should have written it. Okay, great. So the first thing I need to do is I need to write this number that they gave us, 301. Okay, this power of 10 is telling us what? Telling us how many zeros to add. How many zeros will I add here? I feel like I should call him Ricky. Ricky, how many zeros should I add? 9 zeros. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that is a giant number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, here. 1, 2, 3, here. 1, 2, 3, here. Wow. This is 301 billion. That is a big number. Okay, now here we go. 102 times 10 to the 11th. I want you to write this number, or this, please, in your notebook. Okay, so we write 102 first, right? Now we need to write what? 11 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I expect you to do your commas, but I do not expect you to know that number. If anybody knows what this number is, you can write it in your notebook and I will check it when I come back. And if you get it right, you will get a prize. Okay, we're gonna do one more. 12 times 10 to the 2nd power. Okay, I want you to write this in your notebook, please. Okay, who can help me with this? I'm gonna call on Nazyla. Hopefully Nazyla's here. Nazyla, what do I write first? I write my 12. Reagan, hopefully Reagan's here. Reagan, how many zeros am I going to add? It's saying I'm doing it by multiplying it by 10 to the 2nd power. So Reagan, hopefully you said 2 zeros. 1, 2, 3. This is 1,200. Okay, you guys are awesome. So now you're going to move on to must do, may do. I'm going to draw a heart because I miss you guys. Heart eyes, because this is how I feel about you guys. Smiley face. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow in my video, but in person on Monday. Okay, bye guys.